Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, my good viewers, especially the youth of today. This is your host, Salahuddin Chaudhry, with the fourth session of the segment of Sal Soul of the YouTube channel Penta-S. Today, my dear young people and also other viewers, is a special day, and it is 12th of August. The day is recognized by the United Nations and called International Youth Day. In this regard, I have put on a special attire or dress. I couldn't get the youth one here because it's Adidas, but the younger people like it very much. And of course, I'm wearing a cap, which is for the younger people. It says hope and homes for younger people or the children. So, with this little preamble, I would like to tell you, my good viewers and the youth of today, that I have done a small talk or a little essay which I will narrate to you. The essay is called Youth Matters Most. You can see at the back there's also a poster with the same title. Before I begin, I would like to quote some very famous people of the world. And the quotation, I will read it out first. It is, "You must not lose faith in humanity. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty." Great saying. Fantastic. It's very true. Who said that? None other than Mahatma Gandhi. Yet there is another one who says, "Don't look for big things. Just do small things with great love. The smaller the thing, the greater must be our love." Bravo. The smaller the thing, the greater must be our love. Our love must be greater. And there is no limit of love. Anybody can love anybody. And yet, love does not go away. It does not evaporate. Who said that? Mother Teresa, the very famous lady who devoted her life towards humanity. Well, now, I begin about the narrative. The youth matters most. Early child, oh, by the way, it's raining outside. Lovely weather. It's a very good sign for the younger people, for the hope, for inspiration. Rains are the symbol for prosperity, but also friendship and the feelings. So, rains outside, I am here in front of you telling you the story of how the youth matters most. Early childhood innocence incarnate, youth setting in life as just blooming before getting into the responsible adulthood, taking on the challenges of the societal order. The growing silver turning gold and shaping the olden age to an all acceptable security. What beautiful saying, very, very romantic, very poetic. We need to reflect on the fantastic involvement and tremendous contribution of the young people, not only in the affairs of human race, but also of nature as on Mother Earth. So we pay tribute to the youth as we observe and celebrate International Youth Day that actually fell just some time ago. No, not it is, it's today. In 1998, a resolution proclaiming August 12 as International Youth Day was adopted during the World Conference of Ministers responsible for youth. That recommendation was later endorsed by the UN General Assembly in 1999. International Youth Day was first observed in 2000 in recognition of the efforts of world's youth in enhancing global society. It also aims to promote ways to engage them in becoming more actively involved in making positive contributions to their communities. Younger people, most important. Now, there's another very famous saying or the proverb which I'll quote for you, my dear younger people, for your benefit. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. You know who said that? Very famous philosopher, Aristotle. I'm sure most of you know him, heard of him. Yet another one is, youth is happy because it has capacities to see beauty. Youth is happy because it has capacity to see beauty. Beauty, very important. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Yeah, that's it. I have not grown old. Yeah. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. You know who said that? Another very famous philosopher, Franz Kafka. Franz Kafka. And a very famous poet of this subcontinent, Tagore, that is Rabindranath Tagore, one of the first Nobel laureate for literature from South Asia. He said, age considers, youth ventures. Wow. Age considers and youth ventures. The youth are never scared. They are brave, they are courageous. They can take any steps, anytime, anywhere. That's why they're saying. Tagore said that. Although he was a poet, he meant romantically. Okay. Over to my narrative. Youth with a young budding mind, be it a growing child, a teenager, or into their adulthood, as a gospel truth has been, is set and will be a catalyst for every segment of a society, to be its inspiration, to be led to the fuller version of humanity. That's why, incontrovertibly, the youth remains a priceless gift. The youth remains a priceless gift. As per the UN definition, just about the definition of the UN, the world's youth is in the age group approximately between 15 and 24. However, I do say it can be beyond that particular age. As long as your heart is young and you think young, you do things as a younger person. Age is no barrier. So, that youth making up 1/6 of the human population of the world. Many of these young men and women live in developing countries, and their numbers are expected to rise very steeply. The idea of International Youth Day was proposed in 1991 by young people who were gathered in Vienna, Austria, for the first session of the UN's World Youth Forum at that time. The forum recommended that an International Youth Day be declared specially for fundraising and promotional purposes to support the United Nations Youth Fund at that time as it began in collaboration with youth organizations. International Youth Day gives an opportunity to celebrate and mainstream young people's voices, actions and initiatives, as well as their meaningful, universal and equitable engagement. Together with them, independently organized commemorations around the world highlight the importance of youth participation in political, economic, social life and processes. Their young people led millions around the world in marches demanding on even important subjects like climate change, days before the UN Climate Action Summit, 23rd September 2019. I'm sure you all remember. That is why youth with young heart and soul and physique always take the lead. And we, the adults, the older ones, follow suit. We follow them. And we follow them with applause and noddings. Now, here is a little setback. COVID-19 pandemic has affected all segments of the population, with young people, mind you, with young people playing a key role in the management of this outbreak and the recovery following the outbreak. Very important, very, very important. Building up the capacity of youth to be able to make their own decisions on health and to take responsibility for health is also a key element of World Program of Action for Youth. The UNESCO program, United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization, UNESCO. The UNESCO Youth Program emphasizes in its work that youth are not just beneficiaries, but they are essential leaders and partners in finding solutions to the issues faced by young people in the world today. They must be fully engaged in social development themselves and supported in this work by their societies. Very important. Young people themselves are also utilizing online technologies, another very important thing. We, as older people, do not have much understanding and patience for technology, especially the new ones, like DG system, the social media, etc., etc. So, young people themselves are also utilizing online technologies to spread public health information in engaging ways, such as videos to promote effective hand washing or explain how social distancing can save lives. Well, here I'll tell you, I've got SOPs here, the mask. I'm alone, so I'm not wearing at the moment. The atmosphere is clean, but do wear the mask all the time when you're outside and keep the distance. It's very important. So, now about the International Youth Day. This year, 2021, there is a special theme of the International Day. It is transforming food system, youth innovation for human and planetary health. Now, this is a very good theme because today food has become scarce. Cropping, cultivation, agriculture. Not much attention is being paid these days in the whole world. We have to return to nature, and the youth will take lead again. For the food and food security, it is important that youth also take steps alongside adults, side by side, and make arrangements, see new vision, and adopt new mission. So that's it. So this year's theme is transforming food systems, youth innovation for human and planetary health, with the aim of highlighting that the success of such a global effort will not be achieved without the meaningful participation of the younger people. You know, the UNESCO Director General, Miss Audrey Azoulay, she gave us a message for this year. And I'm going to read it out to you, my dear young people, for your benefit, so that you understand what the UNESCO is trying to do for us all globally. She says, giving young people from all walks of life the opportunity to truly be active participants in the social and political life of their societies, as well as in the multilateral project, means ensuring that we are building a world that is truly for them. Brilliant. I agree with her totally. The world today and whatever they do today is for them, but also for them to grow older like us. So it is side by side with the older people as well. As we all know, young people of today are the future of tomorrow and play a formidable role in every segment of our societal activities. And of course, sports and games is a key field of their interest and a source of healthy and happy life. You would all remember the Tokyo Olympics closing just the other day on 8th of August. Especially the incredible and heartwarming performance of our homegrown javelin finalist Arshad Nadeem, who earned not just laurels but love of every one of us in Pakistan. On top of everything, Arshad set a great iconic example by his humility and simplicity as an athlete. Humility, simplicity as an athlete. Immediately becoming a role model for all. That's it. If you have examples created, you become iconic. You become a role model. Today, despite Arshad Nadeem not having won a medal, has become iconic for his humanistic performance. Great. Most awesome and admirable spur of the moment gesture by coming from Arshad Nadeem is exemplary esprit de corps, and that is sportsman spirit. Esprit de corps means sportsman spirit, most important in the field of sports and games. It came about when Arshad Nadeem walked up to golden boy Neeraj Chopra, gold medalist in javelin throw. Nadeem walked up to golden boy Neeraj Chopra, sat next to him in the bus and said, "Congratulations." He congratulated Chopra, Neeraj that is, who in turn empathized to say he wished Arshad also got a medal. But it was sad, and it was purely a bad luck that he didn't. This is it. This is most human. A really good sportsman, a really extraordinary athlete, one athlete, confiding into the other athlete, and that is great. Well now, our politicians, our lawmakers have not also lagged behind. They have also poured in a lot of laurels and praises for, Nadim. And here I will quote Maryam Nawaz, daughter of former Prime Minister Mia Nawaz Sharif. And she rightly observed, it is not, I quote, it is not about winning or losing. It is not about winning or losing. It is about getting out there and putting up a fight. Getting out there in the arena and putting up a fight with all the courage, with the mental frame, mental makeup. You try very hard. That's the key. Even if you don't win, even if you don't get a medal. So it is not about winning or losing. It is about getting out there and putting up a fight. For me, hats off to Arshad. Only a 23-year-old lad who was firm also. This is important what he said. He was firm to express he felt it would be wrong to indulge in India-Pakistan rhetoric. Mind you, young boy, but he was very conscious. He said it. He said it would be wrong to indulge in India-Pakistan rhetoric at the great game of Olympics. Here indeed, as said by me the other day regarding friendship between nations, we wish we all could shun malice and extend friendship to all, irrespective class, creed, clan, religion, language, whatever. So, my dear younger people and also my other viewers, the adult viewers, let us draw inspiration. Let us draw inspiration from the policy of China, Great China, and even Bangladesh. Recently, they announced, and Pakistan also agrees fully, buys that point. And what is the policy? Friendship to all, malice to none. Friendship to all, malice, grudge or hatred to none. Beautiful policy, beautiful slogan. I spoke about it last time, just about a few days ago, and it was on the occasion of the World Friendship Day. Here, just to mention about tomorrow, the Friday, the 13th August. It is relevant. I would like to make it relevant. The 13th August, which is a recognized International Left-Handers Day, which is a day all over the world to celebrate the uniqueness of lefties, left-handed, considering that left-handed person's life is full of obstacles, no doubt about it. The day is celebrated to raise awareness of the advantages and disadvantages of being left-handed in a predominantly right-handed world. It is nothing wrong. You see, it's nothing wrong to be left-handed. The younger people, many of them today are growing up, feeling comfortable using the left hand. Lefties, especially younger people, make up only about 10% of the population. Doesn't matter. But studies find that individuals who are left-handed score higher when it comes to creativity, imagination, daydreaming, and intuition. They are also better at rhythm and visualization. Incidentally, to tell you with happiness, my elder architect daughter, Saima, as well as her own daughter, Alaya, are both lefties. And I have nothing to say against it. In fact, I encourage them if they feel comfortable, and they did. to be left-handed. They are creative. She's an architect, Saima, and also a photographer. And Alaya does wonderful work, on the computer, making cartoons, writing stories, telling her friends. They are creative people. You see? Somehow, there is a God-given compensation despite being lefties. And I, for one, am both-handed. I use left hand as well as the right hand. I'm equally comfortable. Although I'm going to be very good in writing letters or my narratives, or stories. But I do try. So I am both left-handed and right-handed, and still consider myself young at heart, surely. Despite my age, I consider myself young, surely at heart. World Youth Day is not just for today, 12th August. The youth, along with elders, have to celebrate this day always. Youth Day, inspiring everyone, is every year, every month, every week, every day, every hour, every minute, for moments, eternity on this beautiful Mother Earth. So, younger people, you have to remain inspired. And look, mind you, I've got a little emblem here. See there? What does it say? It's all about inspiration. It says, inspire someone. Inspire someone today. It is a special day. Inspire someone by your deed, by your work, by your words today. Make a beginning today, but you do it every day. You will automatically do it every day. That's the key. And here I would like to show you a mug. A mug. What does it say? I bought it today. I found it suddenly. What does it say? It says, all we need is love. All we need is love. I got myself this present, but I would like to certainly share this present with all my younger people, younger children, but also the adults, the older people, because love is universal. If you love anyone, if you can have love for anybody, anywhere, in your society, in your family, with your groups, in the nation, you will be able to make yourself a good human being. For this, you have to love yourself too. It's not narcissism. It's not about narcissism. It's not about self-love. It is about respecting yourself. If you respect and trust yourself, you'll have love for yourself and you love yourself. You love yourself, you love others. That's the beginning. Like they said, peace within, peace without. Like Prince Charles of Great Britain, he made this his slogan. I used to watch when I was posted in the UK. Whenever I passed by the highways, I used to see these big hoardings saying, love within, or peace within is peace without. If you have love inside you, you have peace inside you, you love outside you, you love others, and you have peace outside. So, my dear young viewers and the adult viewers side by side, World Youth Day is not just for today, 12th August. The youth, along with the elders, have to celebrate the day always. That is the Youth Day. You celebrate Youth Day every day. Inspiring everyone is in every year. Everyone, every year, every month. Inspire. Every week, every day, every hour, every minute. For a moment's eternity on this beautiful Mother Earth. After all I said, and my narrative coming from my heart, I would say, your host, that is Salahuddin Chaudhry, your host is of the firm belief that empowering our young is one of the surest ways to make this planet a better and brighter place. Because youth is the ornament of life and one of the universe's most priceless treasures. And the only way we can truly change our world is by inspiring. INSPIRING. Inspiring and empathizing. Inspiring and empathizing with the youth that live in it, in our society. Therefore, let's inspire. Let's inspire everyone every day. I am your host, most truly, Salahuddin Chaudhry, a former senior career diplomat, saying, Allah Hafiz, God bless you. You can reach me on SALANDINCH168, Saladin168 at gmail.com and Twitter handle at SALADINCH, SaladinCH, Twitter handle. That's it. Thank you very much for being patient with me, and God bless you. May Allah keep you well, safe and sound. Assalamu alaikum.